Well, we finally got some news on new COD content and some things that are well overdue in some regards. Today, we got the Season 2 Reloaded update revealed to us, so we're breaking down what you need to know, when you can jump in, and everything in between. So as we go along, drop your thoughts below. Anything that stands out to you in particular with this update, what are you looking forward to? Whatever the case, drop your thoughts below. If you enjoy the video, do me a favor and drop a like on it. And if you're new to the channel, consider subscribing to stay up to date with all things Modern Warfare 2, Warzone 2, and anything COD related. We'll of course have all the coverage for Season 2 Reloaded and beyond, but let's jump into what we learned today. So first and foremost, when is Season 2 Reloaded? Well, the update is as of next Wednesday, March 15th at 9 a.m. Pacific time, 12 p.m. noon Eastern. I think that's what, 5 p.m. over in the UK. And this will be an actual title update, something that we do have to download, so bear that in mind. It won't be just something that restarts your application, but we'll get a handful of things here, some stuff that we're expecting, some might be a little bit of a surprise, but let's run down all that you can expect to see here. One of the big marquee items they're going to be showing off here and using as a sort of marketing tool, and seems like they will be for the rest of the Reloaded updates going forward, are the new episodes for the raid. This picking up where the story left off within raid episode 1. Won't go into too many spoilers here with that, but we'll be picking up and going through another team-based, puzzle-based map to find out more secrets and continue the storyline of Modern Warfare 2. Now, the one cool part that they did detail here is that as a part of the Season 2 Reloaded update, anyone who owns Modern Warfare 2 will be able to access the raid episode 1 and raid episode 2. They're doing away with that raid assignment task that you had to do a challenge in Warzone or multiplayer to end up getting, and then having to use like a credit to get in and access the raid. That's something you will no longer have to do. So one other thing is that it still will be trios, so just know that you can't go in solo, it'll be trios only. Now, in preparation, if you guys have not played Spec Ops too much, you can get your kits in order, as they say, in terms of ranking up your kits for Spec Ops, so that you're not necessarily in the dark, you're not at the lowest possible level. It'll help you out with the more abilities that each different kit can afford. But that's one of the main things here that we'll see with Season 2 Reloaded, but let's jump on over to other stuff, because for the first time in Modern Warfare 2, we have a post-launch map that is actually brand new. Himmelmatt Expo is a brand new 6v6 map coming here to Season 2 Reloaded, and it's something they detail as a mix of business and pleasure, a sort of European mountainside resort that we can end up going through, which has an open pool center, multiple hallways, multiple different open areas. So it seems to be something based off the images given, something we'll see all sorts of different playstyles be able to thrive here. Now, in terms of actual sizing, we can't quite derive how that will be in comparison to other maps, if it'll be something as small as Shipment. Spoiler alert, doesn't look to be. If it's something like Shoot House, or if it's something that is on a much larger scale, like a museum style map. We don't quite know just yet, but we will be getting a brand new 6v6 map for Modern Warfare 2 multiplayer for the first time since Modern Warfare 2 launched. As crazy as that sounds, but finally, we're getting one here with this. Additionally, in terms of multiplayer content, we'll be seeing the continuation of party modes being dropped. Drop Zone, All or Nothing, and One in the Chamber. All are going to be coming here. It doesn't say whether they will be at launch or coming in season. We saw a progressive rollout of those ones that we got in the beginning of Season 2, so it is possible we see a progressive rollout here of Drop Zone, All or Nothing, or One in the Chamber, but it also is possible they could all come at once. We'll have to wait and see. My only hope is that it doesn't necessarily negate the ones that we have right now. Instead, maybe we end up seeing Infected and the other game modes being added into like a party mode mosh pit that we'll end up seeing continuously as a staple mode. I would love to see that, but I guess we'll have to wait and see. But that's your multiplayer stuff. The other thing that can be kind of focused in multiplayer, but also Warzone, is that we will be getting a brand new weapon of the Tempus Torrent. This being a new marksman rifle here that is described as a hard-hitting DMR from the Tempus armament that offers the versatility of the M4 platform and the velocity and impact of 7.62 rounds. A patient hand and keen eye will result in on-target shots and quick kills. That states that it has a base capacity of 20 rounds, but you can utilize other things to increase the fire rate and other things considered. The cool part with this is that they do state that a lot of the unlocked attachments for the M4 platform can be used on this weapon in particular, so you should be able to jump in with a decent number of attachments already out of the gate and get a nice build going with it. Now, it is something we'll see this in a shot bundle, but also in a weapon challenge, something we can just simply do in multiplayer, and that challenge has already been detailed as getting 25 double kills with marksman rifles. So if there's Shipment or some other small map playlist, well, that's going to be something that is incredibly easy, so you'll be able to breeze through that. But that said, that is the new weapon here coming. We will see the Shuriken, a new lethal piece of equipment that will be coming for multiplayer and everything. You can find these around Ashika Island in Warzone right now, but we'll be able to actually equip them come the Season 2 Reloaded update. Beyond that, one other thing that is a first for sort of Modern Warfare 2 and I guess the COD events of recent time is that the Path to Ronin event is actually going to be updated. It's not something that's going to go away, but the challenges we have right now will instead be replaced with new challenges where you can end up getting new rewards, including new weapon camos, including a cherry blossom camo, the bowing blossoms as it's called in this game, which we have some images on screen you can check out here to see what it will be like. But we have new challenges across the board for assault rifles, battle rifles, SMGs, and all the different categories of weapons to complete those. So that is something that will take a little bit of time, but is something you can absolutely do with relative ease. The numbers required for the challenges aren't too crazy. It's mostly headshots, and then when you get to your melees and launchers, it's just kills and kills from behind. So that's something to consider as well. We'll see that as of tomorrow is actually the Warzone 3rd anniversary, and with the Reloaded update, we'll see a celebration here in the form of free gifts. They stated that all players will receive free items through the in-game store that are themed around maps, seasons, and memories that we've had since the mode has launched 3 years ago on March 10th, 2020. There's 7 in total. All free items, again, are available for those who claim them. There's a weapon blueprint, calling cards, and more. Now, additionally, there's some other stuff here that we talk about even further with more events. We have the Path to Ronin event. We have this sort of celebration event for Warzone, and then we'll also have some Shamrock and stuff here, which they made in the blog post seem like an event itself, but then when they described a little bit more of it, it might just be a bundle overall. So we'll see if that turns into something else, but that's something that will be a celebratory sort of bundle, I guess you can say, within Modern Warfare 2 for the holiday. One other, I guess, kind of cool thing, I kind of expected it to happen, is that we'll finally be seeing skins for Task Force 141. For those unaware, the only available way right now to use the skins of Price, Ghost, Farah, and Soap, those were only available in the Vault edition of Modern Warfare 2. However, now it seems like with Season 2 Reloaded and beyond, we will start to see introductions for shop bundles here for different uniforms, which then would retroactively unlock the operator themselves. You wouldn't get any base operator skin because there isn't any of those, but you'd be able to unlock and use that operator finally. So we see things already detailed in regards to Ghost, Price, and Farah. I would expect Soap to be along the way sometime soon as well. There's also going to be another raid bundle, operator bundle for Price in particular, where that's something that it'll come with a skin that you can end up buying, but also you can end up earning an additional one by completing the raid, just like we had with the Gaz bundle in Season 1 Reloaded. Now, not to get too hung up on different cosmetics, but one other thing here that is a crossover of sorts is we're going to see a Shredder operator. For those who are familiar with the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, yes, we're talking about that Shredder. Teased yesterday, but now officially confirmed today, he is going to be his own operator here within Modern Warfare 2. Kind of odd, but kind of falling in line with what we've seen in the past, where we've had Scream, Rambo, John McClane, and a many number of different crossovers that we've seen since the Warzone era of Call of Duty has began. So that's something that we'll see this available within the mid-season as well. But beyond that, that's kind of where we're at. We have some new quality of life things coming in regards to party queuing, making queuing up with your squad a little bit easier if somebody is already in game. We'll see a little bit more time to celebrate. We have Major 3 coming up this weekend, but there's a lot of stuff here that looks to be on deck for Reloaded, a little bit more than I anticipated, but we'll see if it does hold up to our expectations here for what we want to see happen with the game. But that said, that does not include anything in regards to quality of life, weapon tuning, patch updates like that. That stuff will be debuted a little bit later in next week if we get it early at all. I'm expecting a trailer for the raid as of like tomorrow, maybe Monday, but that said, that is where we're at here at this in regards to the Season 2 Reloaded update. So that said, that is where we're going to call it. Let me know your thoughts down below. Looking forward to anything in particular, maybe not so much. Whatever the case, feel free to drop your thoughts. But if you enjoy the video, you'll find it at all insightful, do me a favor and drop a like on it. And if you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe so you don't miss a single thing getting all things Modern Warfare 2, Warzone 2, and anything COD related. But for now, thanks so much for watching. My name is Espresso. I'll see you guys later. Take care and peace.